This is part 2 of my $10,000 Pokemon collection. Let's get into it. First up is Blaziken VMAX. This is TG15 out of TG30 from Silver Tempest. Beautiful card with May gripping onto the leg. Absolutely love it. If you can see any marks on this, it's probably just inside the top loader. This isn't my... Yeah, there it is, see? It's just, it moved. It didn't move. Clutch. I guarantee that's because of the picture. Incredible. Next up, we have Pachirisu. You probably see a theme with this video, because this is my personal collection. This isn't too... the cards aren't too expensive, but they're some of my personal favorites. This is Pachirisu from Scarlet and Violet, number 208 out of 198. The art rare. Excellent card. Love it. So good. Next up, Mawile V. This is from Silver Tempest as well. Silver Tempest had some absolute bangers for my collection. Absolutely love this card. Mawile V and Bead over here. I call him B-Day. I don't know why I've got red top loaders. Like, I don't know where these came from. I don't really like them. But there's Mawile V. Next up is... It's not a crazy card. It's nothing incredible. But this is Leafeon V-Star from, I think it's S12A, which is... I want to say V-Star Universe. Yeah, I love this card. It's textured. It's got great texture on it. Don't know if you can... How well you can tell. Yeah. All these cards I've got for you today, I keep them in a box. Just in a box and all these top loaders and sleeves. One day, you know, there could potentially be a little nest egg to sell or whatever, but I'm not bothered about that at all. This is personal. Rotom V, this is from Lost Origin. Boring. Got a Lost Origin sleeve. It's just a boring card, but you will see a theme. Zeraora VMAX. I quite like Zeraora. I think it's pretty cool overall, but I didn't pull this one. I did end up buying it. But the reason this one's in the collection is there's a little Emolga down there, a little Togedemaru there, and a Pachirisu lying on its head. How cute is that? But it's also an incredible looking card. This is from Crown Zenith, GG42 of GG70. A little bit off center, but what are you gonna do when you buy them online? Reverse Holo Grass Energy, nothing crazy. I like grass types. I like grass types. The Ditto normal card, or Numal, however you wanna say it, is in there. I just really like this card. I thought it was great. I picked it up for a good price. Yeah, there's not much more to say about it apart from, oh look, there's a Jirachi in the back. I thought it was another Ditto. There's a Jirachi V in the back. That's really cool. I love this card. Jirachi has some of the best artworks of any Pokemon overall. It's just too cute and so good. This is from S10D. Don't know what that set is. I can't remember, but yeah, the Ditto normal is from Crown Zenith again, GG22. There. Next up, we've got one of my favorite ones, one of my favorite artworks going. This is the Rocket Zapdos, but this one's from Celebrations. This particular one isn't the original one. This is the one from Celebrations, but I don't know how well you can see the texture, but the texture is like lines that go down that way to make it look like rain in the thunderstorm. I think it's just incredible. And the fact that there's like hollow pattern all over the card as well. Yeah, Celebrations did not disappoint. I really enjoyed this set so much, so that's why that one's there. Next up, oh, it's another Jirachi. This time it's a shiny Jirachi. This is not the first time shiny Jirachi has ever been printed in the Pokemon TCG, but it is still incredible. I love the Radiant cards. I'm so surprised that they started going for like next to nothing, basically like $1 to $2 each, which I think is just outrageous for something this amazing. Shame, but you know, it is what it is. Next up, Pikachu V. This is a promo from Sword and Shield. This is number 198. I think this came in the... Ooh, what did this come in? Was it the Celebrations Pikachu box? No, I don't think so. I can't remember, but this is, yeah, promo 198. Sword and Shield 198. I just really like this card. I think it's very cool. Great pose from Pikachu. Great, like, blue artwork in the background. Yeah, good card. Good card. Next up, something a little bit more vintage. We have a Japanese Neo Jumpluff holographic. It's got a nice big swirl at the top. You can see that right there. Huge swirl. That thing's crazy. Not in the best condition, as you can probably see. I don't know if you can actually, but it's got some silvering around the edges. It's got a little bit of wear on the back. I would be inclined to say like a PSA 5 or 6 if I got it graded. Probably more along the 6 side. Looking at it, maybe a 5. I love Jumpluff. I think Jumpluff is a fantastic Pokemon. And it definitely deserves more love. So I got some Jumpluffs. Next up, Meganium, Gen 2 grass types. This is what we're talking about. Same set as the Jumpluff. It's Neo, but I get mixed up with the Neo set, so that's probably what, Neo Destiny. I think it's Neo Destiny. I don't know. But Meganium's got a little crease in the side here, as you can see. But you know, when you pick up these cards for cheap, they're just for personal collection. It doesn't matter. You can probably see all the little marks and stuff on the back. Doesn't matter to me. I think this cost me like 3 or 4 quid. So quid is pounds. But yeah, once again, fantastic card, holographic, to die for. Thank you. Next up, another Celebrations card. This one I wasn't really sure what to do with. I do very much enjoy this card, and I remember opening up some of Legendary Treasures back in the day, or Black and White. I think it's just Black and White base set, that, isn't it? I'm wanting to pull this, but I didn't open much of it, and obviously I didn't get it. But in Celebrations, we got it, and it's pretty incredible card overall. Very beautiful, very underrated as well. I think this will be one that will eventually go up in price quite a lot. But again, this is just for personal collection. Is that a crease in the corner? No, it's not. It just kind of looks like a crease. I'll show you what I mean. So up in this corner here, there's like a line. Yeah, it looked like a crease, but it's not. Apparently it's just on the card. Next up, this one's beautiful. Glaceon V Full Art. This is from Evolving Skies. This is also something that's going to go up in price eventually. Evolving Skies, everyone wants the cards from it. Everyone wants the packs. Everyone wants to open it. It's a fantastic set, but the pull rates are pretty bad. So this one I could see going up quite a lot. The Full Art version is amazing. The texture on this is not your standard texture. It's very dot worky, but very grid dot work. But you can't really see it on the camera. Completely different to anything we've seen before texture wise. It's super good. There is a reason I kept this one in personal collection and didn't send it off for grading yet. There it is. I don't know what this is at the bottom here, but this was pack fresh. I pulled this myself, but there's like 30 odd pixel sized dots of whitening all around this corner. Yeah, this would score like a PSA 8. Centering's off. You've got that. It's unfortunate, really. I was going to grade it, but then I saw that and no. Next up, Glaceon VMAX from Evolving Skies. Of course, the same set. This one is just, it just goes with the other one. So why not keep it as a set, you know, keep the two together. Pulled both of them, so yeah. Overall, this one is nice. Nice condition overall, but it's, you know, it's not one of those cards that is worth grading. At the moment anyway, you know, in a few years to come, maybe, but not right now. Next up, ooh, okay, this one is fancy. All right, we ready? We're ready for this. This Gardevoir EX Full Art, I believe. Yeah, this is a secret rare. This is number 75 out of 70 from, I believe, Tidal Storm, set number XY5. This is incredible. This is like, if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh, this is kind of like the ultimate rares back in the day of Yu-Gi-Oh, where, you know, the different textures are on the energies and stuff to the background. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see like that when I do that with the light. The energies have different texture to the background. The background's all like swirly and round, and the energies just have their own texture. Beautiful card. Absolutely love this. Eventually, this will probably go up in price as well, but it is already like 10 years old. Let's have a look here. Yeah, 2014, so it's coming up on 10 years old. Great card. Just beautiful card overall. Love it. Next up is something that I didn't think I was going to keep, but one of my community members on Twitch was like, I really love this card. And I was like, after looking at it a few times, I was like, you know what? I really like this card as well. It might not be worth very much, you know, a couple dollars or something, but this is N and Zekrom from Brilliant Stars, Trainer Gallery number 5 out of 30. Just a great looking card overall. So beautiful. I wonder why they decided Zekrom and not Reshiram for N to be on the back of, but just a great Trainer Gallery card. Next up, I have no idea why I've kept this. I have no idea why I've kept this. I've literally opened the box, grabbed a big stack out, and decided to make this video. This is Al Creamy Art Rare from Brilliant Stars, TG08 out of TG30. Yeah, I don't know. I like Alcremie, but I don't know why I've kept it. There we go. This next one I got from a random pack. I paid £1 in a fairly local game store to get like 10 random cards, and this one was in there. This is the Plasma Storm, I think, or Plasma Blast Reverse Glalie. As you can probably see, it's not in the best condition. It's cool. It's just scratches on the hollow, and then like a bit of whitening up there. But I'd say for £1, this is a great card to pull out of there. I don't know what the value is on this currently. I assume I'll be putting values on the screen for you guys. But yeah, for £1 and to get like 9 other common cards with it, I was like, that's a pretty good bargain, to be fair. Next up, oh, would you look at that? It's another Glaceon. This time it's a promo Glaceon. This is Sword and Shield number 192. Seems to have a lot of more recent cards in this stack. I know my personal collection piles have a lot of like older stuff in them, but there's a lot of newer stuff in these ones I've shown you so far. This is Glaceon promo. What I say, it was Sword and Shield 192. Just beautiful card. Super clean, super cute, very nice. If you're gonna get a Glaceon artwork card, this or the alt arts is probably your best shout. Super good. Next up, I kept this because it's a secret rare. It's got that, I don't know who that is in the corner, but I guess it's a professor of some description. But this is Exeggutor secret rare from Evolutions. It's got Execute at the top here, a little happy sun. This Exeggutor's got a little dummy in its mouth or something. I think I think everyone else calls it a pacifier except for the UK. Yeah, I just like it. It's secret rare. I was like, I'm keeping that. Probably the cheapest secret rare you can get. This one, when I picked it up out of the box, I thought that's a very thick top loader. That is a very thick top loader. There's more than one card in here though. Okay. So we got some first edition cards from the X and Y era. So this is a shiny Gardevoir from XY7 first edition, just in a holographic. I probably kept it because it's first edition and shiny. This one is Virizion first edition, XY7 again, holographic. I like it. And then this one I would have pulled myself. I probably pulled all of those myself, but I pulled this one myself because it's Tidal Storm. Back in the day, I opened up a fair few booster boxes of this set. So yeah, they're just all in that one top loader for some reason. Next up, okay, my favorite set, Phantom Forces. There's a Malamar EX here. No idea why I've kept this one. Actually, I've just completed the master set of Phantom Forces, and I think I had to buy a Malamar EX. God damn it. Well, I could have used this one. The ones that were in my like keep personal collection pile were probably the ones that I was saving for the master set. So unfortunately, I've had to buy another one, but this can stay in my personal collection now. Phantom Forces, Malamar EX. Absolutely fantastic set. Beautiful. Next up, it's Mawile V-Star. Just, you know, your standard V-Star card, but it's Mawile. You know we like Mawile. You must know we like Mawile. But yeah, standard V-Star card. This one's a bit off-center, but it is what it is. Star Rondo. Beautiful. Silver Tempest, number 71. Great card. And then the last one is, oh, is that a Mawile V-Star? Star Rondo, but it's the rainbow one. It's the rainbow one. You know, we gotta have the rainbow one as well as the non-rainbow one. Beautiful card. I like rainbows. A lot of people don't, but this one, as you see, super thick on the right, super thick on the bottom, which is how I like them. Quite thin on the top, quite thin on the left. So this is probably why it's personal collection, not something I've gotten graded, because it's off center. That's pretty much it. I feel like we've not seen many vintage cards, so I thought I'd pull this one out the personal collection as a banger. It is the Neo Lugia. Obviously this is creased as hell. It's got a crease there, a crease across here, crease down here, a crease in this corner. All the sides are silvered and worn. It is in horrible condition. Horrible condition. Look at that. It's nearly a rip. But I bought this for like £2. And I thought that's a pretty good steal, to be honest with you. Even in this condition. But you can see half a swell here, maybe. Can you guys see it? Yeah, just off. Just off. Well, I thought I'd show you something a little bit vintage from my collection, even though it's in bad condition. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe.